Gary, I had the opportunity to hear you speak in Nashville at Work Human. And I was really pretty blown away by the way you approached business and strategy and the very human aspect you were bringing into the equation. And since then, I've had a chance to do a lot of reading about you and about your different initiatives and your involvements. And the one thing I just want to say to you right away is you've had an amazing career of really using your gifts and talents and abilities to empower others. Is that kind of what it's been like for you?
Well, I let other people make those judgments. I just feel, I feel very lucky to have had amazing colleagues and have been able to work in amazing institutions with great reach. So, yeah, I mean, we all take whatever we've been given, the platforms, the talents, and then we do the best we can. So but I certainly have a passion for all of this that I hope shines through.
And it definitely shines through. And I noticed that, I guess for any student that might be listening, and I teach at a graduate school, a business graduate school, but for any student that's listening, what was the core of your interest? Where did it start? How did you start knowing that this is what you really wanted to study and to look at?
Well, I had a brief career after my MBA as a hospital administrator, and I decided that I probably couldn't go to the same committee meetings every week, year after year. And I had to do something that, not that that's not a great job, but I had to do something that gave me a little more chance just to follow my interest. So I was in the PhD program at the University of Michigan, the business school there. At the time, in the late 1970s, when for the first time American industry was being challenged by international rivals, principally the Japanese car makers. And what I saw up close and very personal, Gail, was the cost to communities and individuals and civic society when companies miss the future, when they bungle their responsibility to invest and to build skills and train and so on, and the cost of the denial and the arrogance and the nostalgia that you so often see in large organizations. And it hit me for the first time in that environment that this is not some abstract idea. This is not about competition and strategy. It's about human beings and the chance they have in life to get better at what they do and to provide for their families and to build their communities. And so that was, as quite a young person, turned what was a kind of intellectual interest into something that was much more personal.
And that's exactly what attracts me to almost everything that you do. You have said that you with your new book just coming out, Humanocracy, and I've had a chance to get a copy. It just was out last week. It dropped, and several of us are reading that right now. But at the core of it, you're really asking organizations: are their employees inspired to innovate? Are they thinking more about resources, or are they thinking about being resourceful? And so, to me, that's the beauty of that book and what you're asking. The kind of a call to action is really what I see as I look at that.
A call to think a lot more, perhaps radically, than we have in the past. I mean, another kind of part of the birthing process, if you will, of this book, which has taken shape over many decades, was the opportunity I'd had, Gail, to work with and around large organizations all over the world. I mean, many, many, many of the largest companies in the world. And what I could see was virtually all of them were afflicted with the same disabilities. It wasn't unique to one industry, one company, one country. They struggled to stay in front of change. Deep change, when it happened, was typically a kind of cataclysmic and often years after they should have reacted. I could see that many of them struggled with innovation. Very few of the incumbents were the authors of game-changing innovation. They were usually on the back foot. And then, of course, it was clear from a lot of evidence and data that they often weren't getting the very best from the people who worked there. And so when you see these same problems present over and over again, you realize there's something very deep here, that there's no tweak, there's no new practice, there's no little adjustment that's going to change this. And so you start looking, if you will, almost for the genetic roots of these disabilities. And that sent me and my colleagues back into management history and understanding, well, why do we have the sort of organizations we have? What problems were we trying to solve 150 years ago, where we ended up with multi-layer power structures and with highly disempowered employees? And of course, what you learn is that the problem 100 and some years ago was to turn very poorly skilled, often illiterate employees into factors of production that were as reliable as the machines they served. And yet, we are still, even though we pride ourselves on being very up to date and so on, the fact is that the underlying architecture, that hierarchical command and control architecture, and the ideology of controlism is still very much alive, and the data bears that out. And so it seemed to us that we were there was a time now, and maybe past time, when we had to be able to think as radically about how do we bring people together for collective accomplishment, our organizational models, if you will, as we were thinking about business models. Today we're quite used to seeing extraordinarily revolutionary changes in business models. When I first arrived as a faculty member of the London Business School in 1983, in the UK there were 3 channels of broadcast terrestrial television. And I remember the first Sunday I was there, my choices were snooker, dog trials, and darts. That was my baptism into English culture, which I came to love with all my heart. But now we have something like Netflix. That's like, it's a completely radical shift. And so if we were able to imagine those kinds of radical shifts in our business models, why not start to think that way in our management models, which at least our research says over the long term make a far bigger difference in organizational performance than any particular strategy or business model does.
Yeah, which speaks to your point when you say that we've had this assumption that only a few people hold the intellectual capital in an organization, and yet it's the everyday genius sometimes that really allows for those innovative things to happen by people who are right face to face with the customer or on the floor with the innovation, the machine, and meeting the time schedules and so forth. You referenced Michelin as a company that has worked in their manufacturing organization to empower on all levels.
Yeah, I think it's very hard to imagine in most organizations how you reverse the ratchet of centralization, because over many decades now, power and authority has tended to move to the center in our organizations. Even as we connect employees laterally with new platforms like Slack and Microsoft Teams and so on, the fact is, and we have the data on this, that teams have less autonomy today than they did 20 years ago. And so Michelin wanted to change that. And they believed that there was enormous amount of experience and capability at the front lines that simply wasn't being used. And they had seen the same data, that I've seen, that only 1 out of 5 employees believes their ideas matter at work. Only 1 out of 10 think they can influence decisions that are important to their work. But I think what makes the Michelin case very interesting and very, very illustrative is that, they realized you don't reverse that ratchet. You don't push power down through some kind of a top-down change program. In fact, it's almost, be kind of ironic if the way you distribute power is we have another big top-down change program. They also realized, in particular the individual there who led this, Bertrand Ballerin, that, many leaders are reluctant to give up the power they fought over a career to win, right? They've been through these promotion tournaments, and you gain the perquisites and the pay of your positional power. It's not easy to ask somebody to give that up. So at Michelin, they started really, which I think is always the way to do this. They started with a voluntary effort where Bertrand, who had been a factory manager at Michelin's plant in Shanghai, literally went out recruiting first-level supervisors, and he said, "I don't know how we're going to do this, but I think we need to turn on the capabilities of our frontline people. Will you sign up for a year-long experiment? Again, I don't know what exactly we're going to do. I don't have a roadmap. There's not a plan. There's not but will you just work with me to try to do that?" And across Michelin's many factories around the world, he found 38 supervisors. Said, "Sure, I think, why not? Let's do it." And so over the course of a year, with very little direction, those experimental sites started thinking about, how do I give my team? How do I help them develop their skills? How do I let my team members shadow me so they learn what I'm doing and what perhaps they could do better? How do I equip them? How do I send them out in my place to key meetings? But they developed, hundreds of different practical strategies for turning on the capabilities of people. And in those teams and in those plans, they had amazing improvements in productivity and so on, and of course in engagement. But I think what made it an irresistible force in Michelin, and now it's spread out from supervisors to factories and up into corporate staff, was that they didn't try to launch a big program. It's just like, let's start with the people who have the most to gain by being empowered on the front lines. Let's make this not overly scripted, quite an emergent process. And when you start something that is voluntary and that is distributed, it's very hard for anybody to shut it down, right? I mean, it's quite interesting, Gail, when you look at over the last 50 or 60 years of innovation, if we can call it that, innovation in organization and management. And I have enough gray hair to have seen some long history of this with predecessors like Ed Schein and Peter Senge and others, who did amazing things in organizations. And you can go back and find these incredible experiments that produced extraordinary gains. But when you look at the history of those things, almost all of those initiatives were ultimately marginalized, suborned, shut down. And you look at all of this innovation, whether it was T groups, high performance work systems, the learning organization, open innovation, mindfulness training, agile, none of it has really made our organizations fundamentally more capable. And the people who've looked at this deeply, including us, what we conclude is it's not that these things didn't work, but it's often that, the empire strikes back. At some point, people say, wait a minute, this is very uncomfortable to me because, empowering others means losing power in a way. It means I have to change my role from manager to mentor, and that's a whole new skill set. And so doing something as Michelin did that's distributed, that's voluntary, that's bottom up, it has the chance to gain enough energy and momentum before anybody can say, gee, this like makes me feel uncomfortable. I don't like this. Let's stop doing it. And by the time that realization dawns, you have something that's across the whole organization, has its own momentum, and it's unstoppable because there's no VP you can go to and say, stop this. It's just people, working together, connecting laterally and figuring out how to roll back the tide of bureaucracy.
So it becomes somewhat organic and it takes on a life of its own, is what I'm hearing you say. It's interesting because living in Greenville, South Carolina, Michelin North America is headquartered here for the U.S. And so I've had a lot of chances to do work with them through the years and saw them bring in, as you said, very practical solutions. They taught those first line supervisors how to go out on the floor and ask good coaching questions of their plant employees to say, what do you think? And those good coaching, rich, good questions that help people start, having insight and realizing their opinion is valued. The other thing I saw with them that was interesting is they had their senior plant managers doing kind of a knowledge, sharing with junior plant managers. So I kind of helped set that program up and shadow coach them. But what they learned is the senior plant managers learned as much or more from the junior plant managers because it became more of an exchange. And that was the beauty of it, I think. That it wasn't just, it was much more of an exchange. So I've seen some of the beauty of what they've done in their organization. And I just interviewed their president for North America. And they were just named #1 best place to work by Forbes. They have a purpose program because they're saying to each of their employees, it's not about just our purpose. It's about your purpose. Why do you come to work every day? But his question, when I ask him what he's curious about now, is, will people lead technology, or will technology lead people? And I thought that was so interesting because when I was listening to Humanocracy last night, you really touch on that. You really start talking about artificial intelligence and some of the things that we need to be careful about with robotics and so forth. And so I definitely want to make sure that we touch on that because that's very intriguing as we think about going forward and really being conscious and aware of what that can do in our organizations.
Well, it's hardly a new theme. When he was writing in 1911, Frederick Taylor, in writing The Principles of Scientific Management, he said that in the past, human beings were first. He meant craft-based industries where people, kind of just applied their gifts, but it wasn't very organized. But he said in the past, human beings were first. In the future, the machine must be first. And so, in a way, we're at the same point. I mean, over the decades and centuries, our machines have become ever more capable. The reality is, when you look deeply into where AI makes a difference and where it doesn't, Certainly, it's very powerful in pattern recognition and manipulating data. But I think for a long time to come, human beings will have an amazing advantage in lateral thinking, creative problem solving, social intelligence. There's nothing that is going to replace that anytime soon. And if you want to see where AI is today, look at how good the predictive texting does on your phone and tell me how happy you are with that, right? So, I think this has been oversold in some ways. It definitely will have an impact. But as I say in the book, I think the fear we should have about the job displacing effects of automation should be exactly proportionate to the extent we continue to treat human beings at work like robots. If that's really all we're asking out of them. And I think one of the enormous mistakes that economists and policymakers and I think a lot of CEOs make is to believe there's such things called low-skilled jobs. And I don't think there's any such thing. I think there are many jobs that are low opportunity jobs where people have not had the chance to learn, grow, experiment, and so on. But if there was anything I learned young in my career watching Toyota, hammer Ford and General Motors and Chrysler was Toyota's advantage wasn't more capital, bigger plants, and more robots. It was that they were taking people with 10 or 12 years of education, teaching them statistical process control, Pareto analysis, giving them the power to stop a billion-dollar production line. And you could see, I think today Toyota's employees generate about 2 million suggestions a year. And most of those, by the time it's a suggestion in Toyota, somebody's already tested it and done it, and they're sharing the results of their experiment, not some flaky idea. So that's what you're competing with there. So I think we make this mistake. We call it a low-skilled job. And by the way, right now in the U.S. economy, about 44% of all people at work are in low-wage jobs. We typically think of those as low-skilled jobs, but they have very little opportunity to grow their contribution. So we don't give them a financial upside. We don't give them the skills. We don't teach them to think like business people. They don't have the freedom to make decisions. And then we turn around and say, well, look, they are kind of like automatons, and they really don't create much value. But that's a kind of it's a self-fulfilling, prophecy. It's like never letting a kid go to school or go out of the house, and then you worry about at 18, like why they can't even begin to take care of themselves. Well, we've infantilized employees at work. So yeah, I think I do think this ties back into bigger social problems. What we've seen over the last few months, and it's been a simmering pot now for some years. It starts with the victims, if you like. It's maybe not the right word, but the victims of deindustrialization in the Midwest, who ended up voting for Donald Trump in 2016, may do so again. On the left, you have young college-educated kids, often deeply in debt, who are marooned in gig economy jobs, and they think that maybe socialism will be the best chance for them. You see 17 million people in Britain who voted for Brexit and said, we do not want to be ruled by distant overlords in Brussels, whatever the benefits may be. So you've seen this around the world. It's not a new thing, and it's not left or right. But I think every human being is eager to find dignity and opportunity and equity in their lives. And if you're not getting those things at work, you will not find enough of it in the rest of your life, probably to compensate for that. And so I think there's a social element to this, that this is simply a kind of workplace justice, if you like. But it's also, I think, the only way we're going to reverse the declining productivity growth in the developed world, particularly the United States, which puts a cap on income growth. We know that over the last decade or so, almost all of the new jobs in the U.S. economy have been relatively, poorly paid jobs. So I think there's competitive reasons, there's ethical reasons, there's economic reasons for taking this all quite seriously, and that means not merely thinking about this as, well, let's have one more go at dressing up the workplace, and great, people can now work from home. Or, I think it's going to require something much more fundamental, Gail. I don't believe that you can unleash the capabilities of people at work in an organization of any size if you have more than a couple of management layers. It's just like impossible. And so what I see in some of the companies I'm working with and the ones we've done research in, I'll take, for example, Haier, the Chinese appliance maker. They own GE Appliance in North America. I've been quite close to them now for a decade. When they divided their very large company up into 4,000 micro enterprises, each running as an independent business with guaranteed freedoms over strategy and organization and compensation. When they made that move, 12,000 middle managers disappear. And those jobs will never come back. I think of Buurtzorg, the largest home health provider in the Netherlands. They run the most effective home healthcare organization probably in the world. 16,000 employees. They have 2 managers. That's a 1 to 8,000 span of control. Mm-hmm. And so if you're in a business school as I am, or you're a consultant, or you're looking at organizations, you really have to start to ask, what happens in a world where the idea of a manager no longer exists, where all the work of managing has been distributed to the periphery of people who are close to the customer, who have information, and so on. But the idea of training people specifically to be administrators, of course, we can dress that up and pretend that they're leaders, right? We kind of put that paint on it. But basically, most organizations, if you look at leadership development, it's nothing of the sort. It's preparing people for bigger and bigger administrative jobs as you move from a team to a unit to a business to a whatever. And so, I think it has amazing implications for how we think about the way our organizations are put together. And if we're in business schools and training young people, what are we training them to do? For what jobs are we training them for? Because I think, if the definition of career success is I am going to climb this ladder and I will index my success in my career because I went from this level to this level and this position to this position, I think that's going to be mostly gone. I just don't think that's going to be that's how people are going to think about their careers. And already I look at hire, and even in these small teams, they have these little micro enterprises. Every year, the team chooses their own leader. There's no trickle down. There's nobody thinking about they choose their own leader. And if you want to get ahead and hire, you take responsibility for your own leadership development. You go online, you learn, you find a mentor, you get better. And if a unit misses their targets for a few months in a row, it triggers an automatic leadership re-election. And so they'll find a different leader. They even have hostile takeovers. If you see a unit that's not performing very well, the team wants to do better, you can go to that unit and say, I think I could help you get better. Would you like me to be your leader? And the team can make that choice. Yeah. So, yeah.
I love that tangent. That was an awesome tangent. I love that. Gary, you said we are born to create. And to me, that is so much at the core of what you're advocating for here, is people being able to create and bring that to the work that they're doing and being empowered to do that. One of your colleagues at the London School of Business said, business used to be about muscle, and then it became about brains. And then it became, and next it will become about heart. And to me, that speaks to some of what you're saying here. Having the compassion and the desire to really empower individuals to gain their gratification at work. And would you agree with that? I thought that was an interesting quote from your colleague.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I think we've moved from the industrial economy to the knowledge economy to the creative economy, and I don't know what comes after that. But I think for sure this idea of how do you equip and help others to succeed is at the heart of it all. Mary Parker Follett, who was for sure the greatest management guru that America has ever produced, writing more than 100 years ago, she said the role of a leader is to seek power with, not power over. And, my view is you only know you're a leader when something has been accomplished and people say, Gail, we couldn't have done it without you. Right? There's no idea of being a leader. And in fact, we've just hopelessly conflated the ideas of positional authority and leadership. I hear, I'll be in an organization and somebody will use the phrase, the leadership team. I said, who's that? What do you mean the leadership team? You mean the people who sit on the executive committee? Like at the top, the management committee? I said, most of I will tell you, are not leaders. They're just very good bureaucrats. And that's not Gary's opinion. That's research. We know that. We know what skill set gets you ahead in bureaucratic organizations, and it is not genuine leadership. And the sure is not, they're sure as heck not a team. And so I think, if you look at all of these organizations that have made the shift we talked about, the idea at the heart of it was this idea of how do you enlarge the capacity for human contribution. And bureaucracy was built to solve the problem of maximizing compliance. Humanocracy is maximizing contribution. Of course, you still need control, but it can come in other ways from transparency and peer review and so on. You don't need multiple layers to ensure people aren't coloring outside the lines. But I think it starts with that impulse. When I first met Zhang Rumen from Hire, the first meeting we had in my office in California, he said, my goal is to let everyone become their own CEO. Because, he said, very important, he said, because people are an ends, not a means to an end. And I think, very deeply ingrained in that bureaucratic model is this idea that the institution, the organization hires people to produce products, services, and profits. And when you think that way, the human being is the instrument. And nobody who's an instrument is going to give their very best, right? If your spouse looks at you as, well, she's the one, he's the one that, mows the lawn or does the dishes or picks up the kids or whatever, and they see you as an instrument, that's not going to be a very good relationship. I'm pretty sure of that. And yet, that's the way we think about it. And it's deeply embedded in our language. We talk about human resources, which is like the worst possible term I can imagine. I literally did a webinar last week with a very prestigious organization. I won't tell you who they are. I didn't choose the title of the webinar. The webinar was Getting Innovation from the Bottom of the Organization. What the hell is the bottom? I don't even know what that means. Or I see the managing director of one of the largest most prestigious consulting companies in the world saying this. Is almost a direct quote from the pages of another August business magazine. He said, the CEO, the CFO, and the CHRO need to plot the future of the organization, looking at the big picture while everybody else has their heads buried in operations. Are you kidding me? Like you think that it's a few people atop this incredibly chaotic, complex world who have the bandwidth, the foresight, that are that connected to the future, the next generation, that somehow they're going to see what comes next? All my experiences, that is not going to happen. That is not going to happen. The idea that will transform your company could come from anybody. It is not likely to come from somebody that's at the top, more than likely. And so, but that old prejudice, that old way of thinking is so deeply ingrained. And we have some very practical strategies in the book of how we start to change that, both ourselves as individuals and kind of face up to our own complicity in all of this, but also how do you start to create a movement across the whole organization that becomes unstoppable, a little bit like Michelin did, but where you're rather than empowering people, which again is a very what's the word I want, but it's a very kind of patronizing, I will empower you. No, it's not about empowering others. It's wherever you work in the organization saying, this is also my company. I want it to do the right thing for customers. I want it to be a great place to work. What am I going to do in my job today to push back against this in my team to create the kind of work environment I believe is the right thing? And I think so many people in organizations have become quite helpless and believe that if you're not the CFO, CHO, head of IT or something else, you really can't change the organization in any fundamental way. I think that's dead wrong.
Mm-hmm. So today's my birthday. Thank you for spending my birthday lunch with me. It has made my day to know that you were on here today for this purpose. So I'm very inspired by what you do, and I believe that your message is a very important one. And if you were giving a call to action to a room full of CEOs right now, what would you say to them?
Yeah, I would say recognize that the biggest challenge to your organization is not out-of-date operating models, not logistics, supply chain, back office. It's not an outdated business model. It's not about digital transformation or multi-channel or all the things that rightfully we have to work on. But the real challenge is your management model. And that we are running on a management model that's more than 100 years old. It is no longer fit for purpose. And you have to have the courage to stand up and start to change that. And as the leader, you won't be able to do it by yourself. It's too deeply embedded. It's too well defended. I might share the little anecdote. When Pope Francis became pontiff in 2013, he was very adamant that he wanted to reduce the Vatican bureaucracy, that he wanted to make the church more responsive to its believers and constituents around the world. In fact, he was scathing on it. At one point, he called the bureaucracy the leprosy of the church. And, I may be tough on bureaucracy, but I don't think I used the word leprosy anywhere in that whole book I wrote. I do think somebody calls it cancer. I guess that's as bad. But anyway, somebody asked him last year, how are you doing in this quest? And he said, I feel like I'm trying to clean the Sphinx with a toothbrush. And my view is you need more toothbrushes. And so if you're a CEO, I think what you have to do today, and we've done this in organizations, you go to your entire organization. You put up an open platform. You say, you know what, I want to hear from you. Where do you think, where are we timid? Where are we too conservative? Where are we producing apathy? Where do we have pointless politicking going on? Where are we too insular? I want you to tell me, what are the policies? What are the structures? What are the systems that you think are impairing our ability to get the best out of you, to the best? And then I want to give you permission to start to hack that, to suggest a small experiment you can run. Try something different. And that we have a lot of these examples in the book. But as a CEO, you have to realize that the next real challenge is going to be reinventing the management model. You have to have a process that is both revolutionary in intent, but evolutionary in process. You can't blow things up on the way there. And you're going to have to enroll the entire organization in making this happen, because the people who really need to invent the future management are the people who are 20 to 30 years old, who have their careers ahead of them, who grew up on the web, who understand what it means for power to trickle up rather than down. And those are the ones I would trust to lead this kind of a campaign. And so don't try to lead this down through the layers. Don't get in the consultants and have some big grand orchestration. Go to people on the front lines, get them on an open platform, ask them what needs to change, listen to them, give them the ability to experiment, roll up the things that are working well. And so I believe that when we think about deep change, looking into the future, Gail, one of my dreams is that nobody will ever again use the word cascade when they're talking about change. There's no top-down change that changes anything worth changing. In the future, all the important change will be socially constructed, right? And so we need to find the Greta Thunbergs in our organization. We need to find the people who are, we need to reorient leadership training from preparing people for bigger administrative jobs to finding the people who naturally have the inclination to be hackers and activists and are willing to take the risk, their own personal risk, to change the system where they are. We need to be equipping those people, and we don't want terrorists, but we do need activists. And I find it very ironic that so many CEOs I meet, they all know their organizations need to change faster, and then they turn around and somehow we've allowed this wrong belief to just exist. But they turn around and say, "Well, my biggest problem is people are against change." I said, wait a minute, you told me the world is filled with change, so much change, and people are against change. That doesn't even add up. Like, where's all this change coming from? It's not monkeys, right? It's us. Like, we love change. We try on new fashions. We read new books. We take holidays in new places. We change life partners sometimes. We move to new houses. We take new jobs. But I think we haven't taught people at all levels how to be an activist and how to be responsible for leading positive change wherever you are. We see that as somehow the privilege of people who've spent their whole year their whole life running the old model, climbing to the top. So I think in the future, the most powerful change programs will be socially constructed. And we give some pretty clear, I hope, ideas on how to get going in your organization, whatever your title, whatever your role. It has nothing to do with positional authority. You can make, if you come to any problem with compassion, with contrarian thinking, with courageous heart, with a community spirit, you can make a profound difference in any organization, any sphere of human life. But start by assuming that if you don't own the system, you're incapable of changing it.
I love those 4 things you just said. Would you mind to repeat them?
Yeah, I think the great multipliers of human accomplishment is first the courage to tackle problems that are bigger than you are, that at the outset seem insoluble. Second, it is a contrarian mind. It's recognizing that if you're trying to change something that's been a problem for a long time, you will not find the answers within the old paradigm. You're going to have to look outside new fields of learning, science, technology, but you'll have to come at this with a new angle. You have to have that contrarian mind. Thirdly, it's having a compassionate heart, because we live in a very cynical world. And when people understand you're in it for them, they're willing they'll follow you, they'll take risks with you, they'll pick you up if you fall. So you get a lot of grace, a lot of permissions if people can sense that you come at this with compassion. And then finally, it is having that community spirit and resisting the urge to go up and ask permission and instead go sideways. Find people in your organization who care about the same things. get together, think of what you want to change, run an experiment together, but do something and collect the data before you go ask anybody for permission. So that's what an activist does. They don't go to the people in power and say, can we do this? They bring people around and say, let's try something and see if we. So I think those for me are the big multipliers. And if you pay attention to those things, then you'll spend a lot less of your life being frustrated that the things around you seem to be inhuman or insensible, and you will move from that category of being a victim to being a difference maker.
So you and I want to start kind of moving us to a close here, but you talked a lot about this work internally and taking ownership and really feeling like your own CEO. And so I teach entrepreneurs, and I teach a lot of working people who are really entrepreneurs. And so I don't know if that's a word that resonates with you or not. That entrepreneurial thinking that I own this and I want to make this better, and whatever this role is I have, I can bring something to add value and to change. And so I'm hearing a lot of that in what you say.
Yeah, I think that idea of, right now, as you know, Gail, we're having this debate. In one sense, it seems like almost surreal to me, but we're having a debate on whether capitalism works. And I don't really know what the alternative is. I don't see a credible alternative. But having said that, recent survey in May of this year in the United States, 29% of people in a Harris poll, only 29%, said that right now capitalism is working for the average American. Globally, 56% of people, this is an Edelman survey, 28 countries, 56% of people right now say that as currently structured, capitalism is doing more harm than good. Now, I don't believe that, but I do believe that right now there are a lot of things about the way our capitalist system is working that are unconscionable and that we do have to change. I think we need more vigorous antitrust policy. I think we need stronger rules about keeping big corporate money out of politics. I'm perfectly happy with holding companies accountable for environmental goals and also for social goals. Companies are citizens too, and we can hold them accountable in certain ways. We have that right. I'm a big fan of incentives that would encourage people to be longer term shareholders. I do think we need reform around CEO pay. All of those things are fine. But I think often the criticism of capitalism is been a little bit wrongly focused. It's, we're criticizing the implementation of something, but the idea is something else altogether. It's a little bit like blaming sex for teenage pregnancies, overpopulation, and STDs. And you can kind of tackle those things without demanding that everybody become celibate. And I think we're in danger of throwing the baby out with the bathwater here. But having said that, when you look at the real root criticism that most people have of capitalism, it's that it is not distributing the rewards of success very equitably, and it's hard not to agree. When you see investors and the CEO class doing very, very well, when you see ordinary workers with stagnating or declining wages, and yet what I would argue, Gail, is the solution to that is not to demand that we put workers on boards and other big, heavy-handed things. Is executives who are enlightened enough, and I think we'll get there, where they realize that when you make everybody an owner in an organization, and I don't mean through some pale kind of like letting them all own 2 shares, or that's like employee stock ownership, that thing I think is like fine, but that is the palest possible definition of ownership. But when you understand the competitive advantage you get, the productivity advantage you get, when every single employee is trained to think like a business owner, when you divide big organizations into small units where every small team has their own P&L, where you're not putting on top of them all these BS top-down KPIs and synthetic targets from somebody at the top who thinks they know enough to engineer that whole model, but where you're saying, here's your little business at Nucor in a steel plant. Here's what you guys are doing. You're responsible for this P&L. If you need to create demand, you go talk to the customers, people blue collar on the front lines. If you run into a technical problem, you on the front lines, you blue collar people, you hire the PhD metallurgist to come help you solve these problems. So you give them a real P&L, you give them a significant financial upside. If you make this business better, it will show up in your paycheck for sure. You give them the freedom to make meaningful business decisions, and then you get out of the way, right? There's a reason Nucor, the most profitable, most successful, most innovative U.S. steel company by far. There's a reason they have 1/3 the level of managers as their peers. And I was talking to their just retired CEO. I said, you guys, you've out innovated everybody else in the industry. I said, you must have an exceptional R&D team. He said, yeah, we do. It's 20,000 people. But at headquarters, no R&D team, no HR function, no manufacturing function, no sales function, no marketing function, none of those things at center. All of those things are so-called blue-collar teams, in the rural parts of America mostly, and he said, we can take 99% of the people in our communities and we can turn them into inspired problem solvers. And so, I think the real problem with capitalism today is we don't have enough capitalists. We have millions upon millions upon millions of employees, but very few of those people. In fact, we know what the data says. For sure, less than 10% of all those employees, and probably less than 5%, has both the decision-making freedom and the financial upside to think like, if you like, a micropreneur, but to think like an entrepreneur. And again, the companies that have changed this, they'll take on anybody in the world. They pay way better than industry average because their people are creating more value than the average. And so, the power to rehabilitate capitalism and turn a world of employees into a world of entrepreneurs, that's totally in our power. Hire, weirdly, in China has already done this. It's the most capitalistic company I've ever been inside. So there's certain things we certainly need to do to rein in the excesses of capitalism, which, by the way, is really not so much about capitalism. It's more about the concentration of political and economic power and what happens when powerful companies sit down with powerful regulators. And what you can be sure is your interests are not on the table in that conversation.
Gary, I am absolutely going to share this conversation with my students. And I love that you, I like your philosophy. It makes a lot of sense. It certainly does. And I really appreciate this conversation with you. And I'm wishing you all the best. I would ask you in closing, what was the best advice you ever received?
The best advice was from my co-author and friend, now passed away, C.K. Prahalad. And when I was very young in my career, he said, always question dogma. Always question dogma. Whenever you're in any meeting, any conversation, ask, what are people not talking about here? What are the assumptions that they're all taking for granted? They're so deeply buried, they're not even, where are the places they are not looking from to learn? And I think, he didn't say it in quite this way, but I think, given the world we're in today, it's almost impossible to know more. There's so much information out there. It's so easily accessible. Being an expert is kind of, it's pretty hard. But the real value today is not to know more. The real value is to know different and to be able to come at a problem with a new point of view, a different point of view. And so that was probably the best advice, challenge dogma. What I would encourage, Gail, any of your students, any of the people that you reach in your work, if they will go to our Humanocracy website, anybody who buys the book, which is not much, there's a free e-course called Hack My Org. It's 4.5 hours. It's interviews with many of the people I talked about from Nucor, from Hire, and so on. It's literally all free, and with all kinds of tools and templates and surveys built in. And the whole course is built, whatever your role or title, it's built to help you build your first management hack. And, I would like to believe that everybody who comes through any exec ed program, any MBA program, when they go back into the workplace, I would hope that everyone goes back equipped to be a management innovator. That goes back and says, part of this is on me. I'm not just a cog here. I'm not just an order taker. Part of this is on me to make the system better, to start from where I am. And in that course, we do our best to provide the tools, the leverage that will allow somebody to do that.
I love that. Thank you so much for sharing that, and absolutely will be making my students aware of that and bringing Humanocracy into the classroom as well. So thank you for being with me on my birthday today. It was such a pleasure.
Happy birthday. I'm happy you saw fit to spend it with me, Gail, and good luck in your work, and good luck to all of the people in your orbit. May they prosper, and may they also build organizations that actually deserve the best that we can bring.
That's beautiful. Thank you, Gary.